evidence of Vat Vriksha, a tree deeply revered in Hinduism and commonly associated with the temples, was uncovered within the mosque premises. Now, this discovery, viewers, raises many questions about the site's original nature. A partially covered well was also found, reminiscent of an ancient temple structure where wells were integral, especially for the rituals. More than 50 floral imprints, often associated with Hindu temple architecture, were identified. Now, these patterns are distinctly different from the geometric designs typical of Islamic architecture. There is clear evidence of structural alterations, including plastering as well as repainting, that was also discovered by the survey team. Now, viewers, the modifications appear to have been made to obscure the original architectural elements. Now, beneath the layers of plaster and paint, unmistakably contours of a temple structure were found. That's what we have learned from the sources. Now, experts are suggesting that this deliberate concealment points to a historical transition of the site, a historical transformation of the site. A chain and a lock attached to the dome were uncovered alongside a mysterious wire and a hook, sparking speculation about their purpose as well as the origin. And Pradeep Datta, who has been reporting from Sambhal, has filed a report this Friday, which shows how security right now is in place to ensure Friday prayers are conducted smoothly.
Security has been beefed up in Sambhal area to ensure peaceful Friday prayers, especially in areas adjoining Jama Masjid Mosque, where you can see heavy deployment of police personnel. All the entry and exit points have been properly plugged. Area has been barricaded to ensure that no outsiders allowed to come out to this place. On November 24, this area was epicenter of mob violence. When mob came out, while the survey was going on inside the Jama Masjid Mosque, that was the time they started pelting stone. Not only that, somebody from within the mob opened fire, during which 4 people lost their life and many others were critically injured, which included police personnel also. In this connection, one person today has been arrested. He has been identified as Shabaz. From his possession, one country-made weapon has also been recovered. He is the one who is said to have opened fire on Superintendent of Police KK Bishnoi, during which his PRO was injured. And he was on run for the last several days. Police was looking for him. Finally, while he was on his way to Muradabad, he has been arrested. And right now you can see there is a heavy deployment of police personnel. Let me show you. The area has been barricaded. So the administration is not taking any chance. They want that there should be peaceful prayers. They want peace and calm to remain in this area. And people of this region also need to be saluted, because they are also trying to ensure peace in this region. They are the one who have given befitting response to all those forces who are trying to divide society here in Sambhal, who are trying to widen fault lines between the two communities, because they have ensured that nobody is able to tear apart the composite fabric that exists here. Because already people here have suffered a lot during 1978 communal violence, because of which more than 100 people lost their lives, and that led to exodus of Hindus from this area to safer places. But now they do not want the repeat of the same thing. That's one of the reasons that ever since the violence has taken place, Friday prayers are offered peacefully, and they try to ensure no outsider is able to come out to this place to instigate and provoke people. And today also you can see heavy deployment. They are with all their paraphernalia. They're carrying the baton. They're with those tear gas shells. They are deployed at several points, trying to ensure that peace remains here in this area, calm remains here in this area. Area has been barricaded. Nobody will be allowed to come out to this place, so that peace and calm remains here in this area, especially after this police post has been constructed. To keep an eye on every inch of this area, you can see the drone is being used. With the help of this third eye, they're trying to keep an eye on every moment in this area adjoining Jama Masjid, because this area was epicenter of mob violence on November 24. While the survey was being conducted inside the mosque, that was the time when mob came out. They started pelting stone from someone from within the mob. They opened fire. That claimed 4 lives, and many others were critically injured. And here right now you can see security agencies are not taking any chance. On one hand, the security deployment is there. On the other hand, with the help of this drone, they are trying to monitor situation on ground. proper surveillance is being done because they want to ensure that no outsider is able to come out to this place because there are certain elements who are trying to instigate and provoke people. Security agencies are taking no chance since November 24. They want that Friday players should pass off peacefully, no untoward incident should take place. They want that everybody should come out to this place. And here you can see heavy deployment of police personnel. And they are manning this area, barricaded this area properly. Proper surveillance is going on. Not only that, they are also in touch with the peace committees because we have seen that there are elements who want to polarize situation, who want to politicize situation. That's one of the reasons that administration is trying to ensure that nobody falls prey to any kind of rumor mongering. The people have been asked not to fall prey to any kind of rumor mongering, not to fall prey to any kind of the politicization. And that's why you find that every entry and exit point, police personnel deployed there.
Now, viewers, the findings suggest that the Shahi Jama Masjid may have originally been a temple, specifically a Harihar temple, as per claims from certain quarters. The presence of the banyan tree and temple-like architecture strengthens this assertion. These revelations are set to ignite a fierce debate about Sambal's history and the legacy of its sacred sites. The survey findings have triggered sharp political reactions. Samajwadi Party's Ravidas Mehrotra has questioned the credibility of the findings, accusing the Uttar Pradesh government of bias and calling for a High Court monitored investigation. Congress leader Rashid Alvi criticized the survey, arguing that such investigation deepens societal divisions. He provocatively suggested there should be digging at Rashtrapati Bhavan and the Red Fort to find Shivling.
जामा मस्जिद विवाद के बीच संभल की शाही जामा मस्जिद में किए सर्वेक्षण की रिपोर्ट यूपी कोर्ट में पेश की गई है। दावा किया गया है कि पहले वहां पर हरिहर मंदिर था, तो आप इस पर क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला आ चुका है जी कि तमाम सर्वे बंद होने चाहिए। कोई अदालत फैसला न दे जब तक वर्शिप एक्ट पे सुप्रीम कोर्ट अपना फाइनल फैसला नहीं करते। लेकिन उत्तर प्रदेश की सरकार इनकरेज करती है और जुडिशरी पे अब सवाल उठने लगे हैं जिस तरीके से संभल के अंदर हुआ है। इस देश के अंदर अगर मस्जिद और मंदिर के झगड़े चलते रहेंगे तो देश कभी आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता है। और ये मैं पहले भी कह चुका हूँ, अगर शिवलिंग ही तलाश करना है तो मैंने तो सपने में देखा है कि राष्ट्रपति भवन के नीचे भी शिवलिंग है और लाल किले के नीचे भी शिवलिंग है। सरकार को चाहिए दोनों जगह खुदाई कराए।
हम लोग ये मांग कर रहे थे कि संभल की घटना पर किसी उच्च न्यायालय के न्यायाधीश से जांच कराई जाए। जो जांच रिपोर्ट कोर्ट में पेश की गई है, ये रिपोर्ट पक्षपातपूर्ण होगी और ये निष्पक्ष रिपोर्ट नहीं होगी।
Now, Court Commissioner Ramesh Singh Raghav submitted a sealed 40 to 45-page report to the Civil Court. He stated videography was conducted from every possible angle and a comprehensive report has been filed following Supreme Court's guidelines. Now, the secrecy surrounding the report only adds to its intrigue.
2 शिफ्ट में सर्वे हुआ था। 19 नवंबर 24 नवंबर में 2 शिफ्ट में हुआ था। टोटल वीडियोग्राफी हमने सब चीजों की जो थी उसकी वीडियोग्राफी की थी। कंप्लीट वीडियोग्राफी, हर एंगल हर डायरेक्शन में उसकी वीडियोग्राफी की है। जो जहां हमें फैक्ट दिखा था उसकी कंप्लीट वीडियोग्राफी करके उसके बारे में रिपोर्ट आज हमने ऑनरेबल सिविल या सीनियर डिवीजन से आदेश के कोर्ट में पेश कर दी है।
अच्छा, कितने पेज की होगी ये रिपोर्ट?
ये लगभग 40 से 45 के पेज के बीच में होगी, जिसे सील्ड लिफाफे में माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट के निर्देशानुसार हमसे सील्ड लिफाफे में पेश किया है।
Let's go back to Pradeep Datta, who continues to be with us at this point in time. Pradeep, we saw your reports about the kind of preparations that are currently underway to ensure it remains a peaceful Friday. But apart from that, we are seeing politics over this issue as well. The question is, what happens next in this case as the report has now been submitted?
Yes, you're absolutely right. From day one, we have seen that the politicians, they had been trying to widen fight lines between the two communities. And over this issue also, the politics has already started. They have already started that why the digging is not being done in the Rashtrapati Bhavan or also at the Lal Killa. There also they will be able to find shivling. And this is what opposition had been doing. This is not first time. But as they, but when we are talking to the Hindu organizations here, they are saying the Hindus too have a right to find out what exactly is existing there, because they are saying that this was a Harihar temple. So it was on the ruins of the Harihar temple that this mosque was constructed then by the Mughal Emperor Babur. So now the 45-page report has been submitted to the court. Now ball is in the court, and it's to be seen whether they are going to accept this report, whether it's on the basis of that report, the further they are going to start the verification process and what really is going to happen, because normally it's not going to be that easy process. It will be a long process that will be taking place, because already Supreme Court has said that the report can be submitted, but further decision can be only taken after the High Court will be submitting a report in this regard. So the matter will be in the High Court. The High Court will have to give the report in this regard. But so far as the Hindu side is concerned, they are saying that this is a clear-cut evidence that clearly indicate that how the structure was changed, how the structural changes were made, architectural changes were made. They were trying to obscure certain walls because they wanted to hide certain and conceal certain things. Because as I had been also showing, some of the things are visible even from outside also. Let me again show you. Look at this. This is what actually the well, which the survey report is also talking about, what we have got to know from the sources. Look at this. This is the well. Half of the portion of the well is inside, and this half of the portion is outside. You can see the well is now being concealed. You can see all those tin sheets existing here. And even those lotus flower-like structure you will find on the main gate of this mosque. Let me again ask my video journalist to come out to this place. Let me show the viewers here. Look at this structure. If you look at the structure on the main gate, on both the sides, you will find that those lotus-shaped flowers are being have been made, and those are painted with a golden color. So similar kind of imprint of the flower had been found by the survey team inside, because 4.5-hour videography from different angle was done. 1,200 pictures are taken. 45-page report has been submitted to the court. They are saying that we try to find out actually from all the angles, because survey team, that's one of the reasons that when on November 19th they came, they were only for 1.5 hours. So because of the darkness, they had to once again conduct a survey. And that time also we saw that there was a politics. People started asking questions. Why the survey was conducted again on November 24th when the team had already been there? Because team wanted to collect enough evidence in this regard before submitting a report to the court. So that was the reason that on November 24th they came out to this place, and now the report is in court. Let's see what will be the court decision in this regard.
All right. Thank you for the moment, Pradeep, for joining us with all of those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this big story from Sambhal. For